Welcome! Speak English Podcast, YouTube.
Have you ever found yourself speaking or writing in English and later realizing you made a grammar mistake? You're not alone. Even native speakers make grammar errors from time to time. But the good news is that most common English grammar mistakes are easy to fix once you're aware of them.
In this video from Speak English Podcast, we're going to explore the most frequent grammar mistakes English learners and even fluent speakers make. And more importantly, we'll learn how to avoid them in the future. So grab your notebook, stay focused, and let's improve your grammar together, step by step.
One of the most common grammar mistakes is the confusion between your and your. Your shows possession, like in the sentence, "Your book is on the table." On the other hand, your is a contraction of you are, as in, you're going to do great in the exam.
A good trick is to try replacing the word with you are. If the sentence still makes sense, then your is correct. If not, stick with your. Mixing these up can lead to embarrassing situations, especially in writing, so double check before hitting send. Another typical error is using the wrong verb tense. English has 12 tenses, and it's easy to get lost. For example, some people might say, "I have seen him yesterday," which is incorrect because yesterday is a past time marker. The correct sentence is, "I saw him yesterday."
The present perfect tense, have seen, is not used with specific time expressions like yesterday, last year, or in 2010. Instead, use the simple past in those cases. Learning when to use each tense takes time and practice, but paying attention to time markers is a good start.
Subject-verb agreement is also a tricky area. In simple terms, the verb must agree with the subject in number. For instance, he go to school every day is incorrect. The subject, he, is singular, so the verb should be goes. He goes to school every day. On the other hand, for plural subjects like they, we use go. They go to school every day. It sounds simple, but this rule is often broken, especially in fast speech or casual writing. Always pause and match your subject with the correct verb form.
Let's not forget about misplaced modifiers. A misplaced modifier is a word or phrase that is placed awkwardly in a sentence, causing confusion or even humor. Take this example. I saw a man on a horse with binoculars. Does the horse have the binoculars, or does the man? To fix the sentence, we should say, using binoculars, I saw a man on a horse. This clearly shows who has the binoculars. You do. Proper placement of modifiers is key to clear communication. Next up, double negatives. Some learners mistakenly say things like, I don't know nothing, thinking it emphasizes the idea of knowing nothing. But in English grammar, two negatives make a positive, which changes the meaning. Saying, I don't know nothing actually means I do know something. The correct form is, I don't know anything. Stick with one negative per sentence unless you're using it for stylistic reasons or in specific dialects. Another mistake is overusing passive voice. While passive voice has its place, too much of it can make your writing vague and lifeless. For instance, the project was completed on time is passive, but the team completed the project on time is active and more engaging. Passive voice can be helpful when the doer is unknown or unimportant, but in general, try to use the active voice to make your message clearer and stronger. A big one that confuses many learners is preposition usage. Prepositions like in, on, and at can be difficult because they don't always follow logical patterns. For example, we say in the car, but on the bus. We say at school, but in a classroom. The best way to master prepositions is through exposure, reading, listening, and practicing in real-life situations.
Flashcards and spaced repetition apps can also help you memorize common prepositional phrases. Articles are another area where learners struggle, especially those whose native languages don't use them. Knowing when to use a, an, or the can be tricky. Use a before words that start with a consonant sound, a dog, a house. Use an before vowel sounds, an apple, an hour. Use the when you're referring to something specific, the sun, the book on the table. Skipping articles altogether, like saying, I saw a movie, sounds unnatural in English. It should be, I saw a movie. Let's also talk about conditionals. These are if sentences that express possibilities. Many learners confuse them. For instance, they might say, if I will go, I will tell you. But the correct sentence is, if I go, I will tell you. In the first conditional, we use the present tense after if, not the future. Understanding the difference between 0, first, second, and third conditionals is essential for fluent and correct English. Pronoun reference is another common pitfall. For example, in the sentence, when Jessica met Mary, she was very happy. It's unclear who she refers to. Was Jessica happy or Mary? To fix this, you need to be specific. Jessica was very happy when she met Mary. Always make sure your pronouns clearly refer to the right nouns. Let's not forget punctuation mistakes, especially with commas. One common mistake is the comma splice, where two independent clauses are joined with just a comma. For example, I love pizza. I eat it every day. This should either be two sentences, use a semicolon or a coordinating conjunction, I love pizza, I eat it every day, or I love pizza and I eat it every day. Correct punctuation helps your writing flow better and avoids confusion.
Before we end, let's test what you've learned. Can you spot the error in this sentence? Each of the students have their own locker. The error is in the verb. The correct version is each of the students has their own locker. Even though students is plural, each is singular, so the verb must match. Another example. What's wrong with she don't like coffee? The correct sentence is she doesn't like coffee. Well done for staying with me. Grammar is not about memorizing boring rules. It's about understanding how language works so you can express yourself clearly, confidently, and correctly. The more you practice identifying and fixing these common mistakes, the better your English will become. If this video helped you, please like, comment, and subscribe to the Speak English podcast for more easy and fun English lessons. And remember, every mistake is just another step toward mastery. Keep learning, and I'll see you in the next lesson.